Capricorn, we are here to do your read. We're going to be looking at you, Capricorn. I am going to do all the other bits and bobs, but today I want to be looking at the star signs. So I am going to be looking at you and the other person and do all the you and them reads and the September love reads. I'm going to be doing all of them. But also, I just want to have a look at Capricorn and their energy, see if I can't give you some guidance and some help. We all know self-reflection helps us ascend and move forward. And if we can't ascend and we can't move forward, then we stay stuck. And then healthy union doesn't take place, and nor does reconciliations. We need to look at self. All right, so remember, these are general reads. They can't fit everybody, but take from it what fits, what resonates, chuck the rest out. They are for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus, and my intention is for it to be a timeless read. So September sort of time, well, from now to the end of September. Okay, if you would like to push my buttons and bash my buttons, feel free to bash them. It does circulate the video, and I really do appreciate all your help on circulating my videos. I'm going to stick myself in the corner, and Capricorn, we're going to have a look at you and just see what's occurring. Okay, if love comes into it, you know, I'll go there. I'm going to go with the cards. So the strongest messages for Capricorn, it could be pertaining to platonic relationships, you know, sexual relationships, friends relationships, parents, I don't know, work. It's going to be whatever the cards want to say. All right, so we're going to first of all have a look at your overall energy. So my Capricorns, your overall energy for September. Let's have a look, see what the cards want to say. Let's see what they want to say to us. Capricorn, there we go. Overall energy for September is the Ace of Love. Ace of Love. Ace of Cups. Looks like we're doing a love read after all. But this is new love. It can also be self-love, but it is a creative and emotional card. All right. So it's going to be a creative, emotional month. Yeah. However that pertains to you. So let's just get these cards laid quickly. I don't like doing my reads from this room. When I do my reads from this room, they end up being like far too long. So I don't know what it is. I think when I do them from downstairs in my kitchen, I'm more aware of time. I get lost up here doing reads. So let me shut up. Just shut up. And let's get on with this read. So your emotion, yeah, over the sort of next 6 weeks. In your emotion, Capricorn, over the next 6 weeks, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the World card, and we have the Devil. Okay, so I feel you're turning your back on something, yeah? I feel you're turning your back on some sort of low vibrational energy. Love is in the air for you, either self-love or love with another person. Now, this is predicted, so don't be telling me that you don't want love, or don't be telling me you haven't got love, because it's predicted. I'm telling you, you got love coming in. Now, it's either self-love or it is some sort of new love. You're turning your back on the devil energy. You're turning your back on frustration. You're turning your back on feeling bound, feeling stuck, feeling frustrated. It's good energy. It's amazing energy. There's an end to that energy coming up for you in the next 6 weeks. And you have or are going to be having mental clarity on a situation. You're going to be changing your viewpoint on something with that Ace of Swords. All right, so just bear this in mind. It's predicted. Right, I want to have a look at your situation, the 3D, yeah, your 3D situation, how you are walking this earthly plane in the upcoming 6 weeks. We have the Three of Cups, happiness, celebrating some sort of joy and success, okay, with that Three of Cups. could be socializing. Lock up might come to an end, and you might be able to get back out there with that Three of Cups. There is that forward movement, physically, mentally, emotionally moving. You could also be doing some physical traveling, okay? And if you're not physically moving, it is a movement within your being. There is that Hierophant, and this is brilliant. This is trust, this is belief in yourself, it's tradition, it's values, and you're moving towards the Hierophant. You're moving towards some sort of relationship because you're turning your back on negativity with that Devil. It's very, very amazing energy, Capricorn. It wants to flip. I'm going to let it flip. I'm going to put it to the side. It's the Knight of Wands. We'll see where he fits in the moment, in a minute. I want to ask the question first, and I want to see the outcome for September for Capricorns, please. The outcome, okay? The outcome for September for Capricorns, please. The outcome for September for Capricorns, please. We've got the Three of Swords. Yeah, we've got the Eight of Cups. And we've got the High Priestess. I like this energy. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, something new, manifesting. It looks like, Capricorn, whatever you've been manifesting is coming in for you. There's a sense of freedom with that Knight of Wands there, all right? Let's go over these cards before I clarify and take it a little bit deeper. Okay, so the next sort of 6 weeks is the Ace of Cups. It's emotional fulfillment. It is either your emotional fulfillment. It is about planting seeds. The cups are all about new, planting seeds, being at the first stage of something, as are the pages. We don't have any pages here, but it's about planting seeds. So there's something creative coming in for you. There's something maybe romantic coming in for you, or the sense of self-love, all right? Because emotion is in the air in the next 6 weeks, and it looks like, Capricorn, in a good way. Now, in your emotion, you are having mental clarity on a situation. With that World card, there's experience you have gained over your lifetime. It has put you in a position to be able to understand the Devil energy, and I feel now you're turning your back towards the Devil energy, so not having it anymore. All right, you've got the 3D as happiness here, celebrations, joy, and moving forward towards some sort of commitment. And the Hierophant is either commitment to yourself, commitment with another person, or commitment towards something you love, all right, creatively. It's a very, very positive energy. Now, the outcome is the Three of Swords, but remember, this is a past energy. Three of Swords is past energy. It talks about heartbreak, probably from the Devil energy, the low vibrational energy. It talks about moving on from that, and it talks about the healing that we have done to clear out energy and clear out negativity to be able to move forward. It's a card of healing. Into the Eight of Cups, turning your back, I feel, maybe on this past Devil energy here, and now searching for something deeper, something with a deeper meaning. It's sort of like a soul searching. You're wanting something better for yourself here. And this High Priestess, I don't know, I just feel like it's going with the flow. It's future not that hasn't been revealed yet. It's intuition, it's balance, but especially in this Gilded Tarot deck, it's a real flowy card. And just using your intuition as you move forward, you will know here, all right? There may be something here that you intuitively know about a connection that you had that was low vibrational. but there's a sense of forward movement, a new beginning here, and now seeking something deeper for yourself. And there's having mental clarity about your own happiness and actually what you went through with this past pain. Okay, this is all about lessons learned and gaining from it and understanding what you went through. Ace of Pentacles, now manifesting something. There's a sense here of this Knight of Wands being this free spirit and moving forward with your desires, your dreams, your aspirations. It's a bloody positive read, Capricorn, okay? So energy looks really good coming up into the next 6 weeks. I want to clarify because I want to see if there's going to be any bumps along the road. So I want to clarify this Ace of Cups as your overall energy for the next 6 weeks for Capricorn. Yeah, the Five of Swords. This is, it's actually a card, my card, Five of Swords is actually my card of healthy selfishness and putting yourself first, all right? There's a sense of no winners, no losers, an empty victory in a situation. And I feel that may have been with the Devil energy. I want to put one more on that because just the sense I'm getting is you're moving away from it. You're now looking over with this Five of Swords and this picture to the Ace of Cups, all about self-love, new love, yeah, and how you're going to progress forward. There is that High Priestess in reverse, and this is, again, it's asking you, she's in reverse, the High Priestess, it's asking you to listen to your inner voice. It can talk about misguided passion as well, and it can talk about secrets and hidden agendas, all right? But with that Ace of Cups there, I think you're leaving it. Yeah, there's sadness. Okay, there's sadness here, there's regret, there's remorse, there's sorrow with the Five of Cups. But don't forget, the Five of Cups also asks us to look at what's standing, and what is standing. This Ace of Cups is standing. Okay, self-love, new love, love for yourself, healthy union. If you're not feeling this way, sorrow and regret about a situation, then someone is, okay? But I feel this is you moving on, because in your emotion you have the Ace of Swords, you have that mental clarity and that victory you need now, even if it's your own clarity, the clarity that you brought to yourself. Okay, you may not have had some sort of closure with this Devil energy, but it looks like you've brought closure to the situation yourself. Okay, there she is. Why? Because you have self-cared, you have self-loved, you are using your intuition with that Queen of Cups there. You know, this is all about your creative and emotional vision for self. Okay, you may have had mental clarity on another person as well, but I feel if you have, it's come from self rather than someone else, and you're deciding to move forward. Yeah, Hangman, letting go, releasing. Yeah, it's a transition now. It's again, it is sort of gaining that new perspective. It is that different viewpoint. It can be contemplation, but it is a transition that you're going through. You're going to be putting something to rest here for yourself. There is a sense here of also really caring for yourself with that Queen of Cups. It's like nurturing. It's like, yeah, you might be licking your wounds a little bit, but there's a sense of really nurturing yourself now. Okay, in your emotion is the World card. Now this is, you've been through an awful lot with the World. It is about growth and expansion, but it's all about inner growth and inner expansion, and about the lessons that you've learned from the Devil, from the low vibrational situation or relationships you found yourself in, to the Seven of Cups. So there is a sense of wishful thinking here about something, but I also feel like you're turning your back on that as well. All right, so you know, you may have fantasize about something, wishful thought, a thought about something wishfully. I don't know, get it out the right way or the wrong way. It's wishful, it's a sense of wishful thinking, but I feel like you've turned your back on that as well. All right, now the Seven of Cups for me is now you being in a place to have options and have choices for yourself and some sort of creative inspiration for yourself. Yeah, bang, there it is, that devil energy. Maybe the person that you were dealing with had other options as well, because with that World card you're turning your back on it. So maybe someone around you had other options, or maybe someone around you is wishful thinking. I don't feel you are. There's someone else coming into your energy for the next 6 weeks here. I feel you're turning your back on someone who maybe had options. Put one more on that devil, please, because the devil beside each other twice there. Yeah, no happiness, disappointment. Now, you may be disappointed that something didn't turn out in a relationship. Yeah, you may be disappointed that it didn't go the way you wanted it to go. But also at the same time, I feel over the next 6 weeks, you're going to have that clarity and you are going to put closure to it. There's also a sense of another person. It might be why this Knight of Wands popped out here, you know. Maybe this in and out energy. Maybe you were dealing with a Knight of Wands devil player like character who talked the talk but couldn't walk the walk here. And if you know that's the sort of person you were dealing with, yeah, and you know you're not really lonely and isolated and feeling very disappointed about this situation, then the other person is. All right, over the next 6 weeks. But there is a sense here of two people, and there's a sense of someone moving on, Capricorn. I feel it's you from a situation, and there is a sense of regret, remorse, disappointment and loneliness from another person. And I just feel like you're gonna be closing your back something out. You're putting an end to something, turning your back on something. All right, now in your emotion with this devil energy, tell me about this devil energy in your emotion. The Emperor. Okay, this is, wow, this is a very, very manipulative energy. Okay, so you may have been dealing with someone who manipulated you, someone who crossed the line, someone who didn't have boundaries, and someone who was quite dominant, even subtly dominant over you, I'm hearing. Okay, but I really do feel now with that Emperor, it's time for you, yeah, to build your foundation. It's time for self-control, self-discipline with yourself in this situation. And Page of Wands, okay, can talk about a love rival, but I do feel it's about you setting boundaries now with that Emperor. Okay, re-establishing some sort of order in your life now. Page of Wands, I think it's about being a free spirit and getting back out there. It's about the groundwork you're doing for future. All right, there's also a sense of enthusiasm and being creative and chasing adventure and being a risk taker. So you could also be dealing with someone like that, and that energy is still in and around you, and you're thinking about that and you're having mental clarity on this other person. But also there is a sense of freedom for you as well, okay, coming in. Now, in your current situation on the 3D, as you're walking the next 6 weeks, we've got the Three of Cups here, and that's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. And this is what you've been manifesting, okay? This is something about new opportunities, maybe a new job, new prospects, okay, sowing the seeds for something new, and also being happy about it and building on your future, your long term here. into the Four of Swords. So again, really thinking about yourself. This is about taking care of yourself with this Four of Swords. It is about recovering from conflict, recovering maybe from being poorly, where you may have been feeling quite, you know, I don't know, poorly in yourself over this low vibrational energy maybe that you were dealing with from the past. But again, it's talking about taking time out now for your own happiness and to put plans into place about your long term now and your future. All right, so we have this Eight of Wands, and it's about, after you've had this Four of Swords, and take as much time as you want with this Four of Swords, okay? It is then about the Eight of Wands and moving forward. There's something about messages coming in here as well, so just bear that in mind. It is, and it can be connected to this Devil energy, so just bear that in mind as well. Now, the Eight of Wands, yeah, goes into the King of Cups in reverse, and again, I'm feeling this is someone else's energy who isn't happy about Capricorn moving forward. And you may also have messages or some sort of communication with this person. All right, so just as I said, just bear that in mind, because that Eight of Wands is going straight into that King of Cups, which is in reverse. And this King of Cups is someone maybe now coming in to emotionally manipulate you, and also seek your attention. King of Cups is someone who seeks attention. They want attention, so bear that in mind. You could also be hearing from someone. And there we go, there's the Page of Swords, so someone could also be watching you, so just watch that energy. Put one more on that, and there he is, King of Swords in reverse. Someone really isn't happy about Capricorn moving on. All right, this is King of Swords in reverse, is someone who is very dominant, someone who can be very selfish, but again, another manipulative, abusive energy. All right, and I feel there may be communication coming in from another person, so just watch that. The current situation you walk in is the Hierophant. So let's see what this Hierophant is. Yeah, it's the Moon card. So again, some sort of deceit, some sort of something behind the scenes, anxiety, betrayal, deception. Again, you know, that the Moon is hidden motives, and you've got the High Priestess in your emotion. Have you? Did you have the High Priestess somewhere in reverse? She's in your overall energy, isn't she? Yeah, there she is, which again is hidden agenda. And the Moon card is a hidden agenda. So just watch out, because you may have someone coming back into your energy with a Seven of Swords type feel towards them. You may also be uncertain of your future here. All right, there's a sense of uncertainty about the Hierophant, so uncertainty about connections and uncertainty about relationships, but also don't lose your faith. Okay, your faith in yourself, that you know what you're doing. Put one more on that, how you walk this 3D. There's the Ace of Cups. All right, so there's a little bit of uncertainty about the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups is in your overall energy. All right, so it's a sense, it's there. There's a sense of getting over someone and having mental clarity. There really is a sense you're turning your back on someone, okay? But also at the same time, there is just this little bit of uncertainty. Don't make it about yourself though, okay? So you know, yeah, you know your self-worth. Love on yourself, value yourself. Don't allow people to manipulate you, especially emotionally manipulate you, because I do feel like you have someone coming in to do that. So just be careful. And there's also a sense of you're uncertain about something. It's either new love, yeah, or a sense of uncertainty about yourself. So don't do that, you know. Whatever happened with this low vibrational energy, it wasn't you. You know, you cannot make someone be a certain way. So if someone's being emotionally manipulative to you, it's not because what you've done, it's because who they are. All right, so just know that. And in September, here comes the Three of Swords, which is healing from this past person. We do go into the Eight of Swords, and this is what I want to say. Don't doubt yourself. Yeah, you've got to understand that you are not accountable for someone else's actions. They are accountable for their own actions. So try not to get stuck in this past hurt, this past pain. I feel you're not. I feel it's just still there a little bit, but you're really trying to turn your back on it here. There is that conflict. There is that little bit of inner turmoil about this person, but at the same time you're seeking something different, you're something bigger here, and you're leaving, and there is the transition. Now this isn't easy. This is hurting. This is pain. You're leaving something behind here, and this is pain, and it will hurt. But with that Death card, it is about new beginnings, and it is about, once you've made your mind up to release this other person, a sense of liberation coming in for you, a sense of rebirth of self. And absolutely then taking control of the Chariot and moving forward. Yeah, it's quite beautiful. This High Priestess, let's clarify this High Priestess here in September's energy. Yep, wow, the Empress, growth and expansion. All right, I love it. I want to stick one more on it. Please make it a good one. For the King of Pentacles. I love it. Okay, so this is all about you. It's about abundance in your life. It's about creativity and moving forward and nurturing yourself, being stable, being grounded, as is the King of Pentacles. Yeah, taking your control back, taking your power back, being disciplined. It's not going to be easy to cut ties and move away from a situation, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a platonic relationship, whether it's a situation that you find yourself in that you're trying to move away from. It's not going to be easy, but it is about taking your control back, taking your power back, and being disciplined. Yeah, it is about you being loyal to yourself and thinking about your long term. I want to see what this Knight of Wands is about, because I do get a sense that this is the other person. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Yeah, King of Wands. And yeah, no assistance. So I really do feel, it says it all. I feel this other person is missing or will miss this connection with you. And there is also a sense here of you moving away from them. It's not going to be easy, and someone really isn't going to be happy about it. And there's a sense here of you actually putting yourself first. All right, this Moon card, this commitment, trust and faith, and the Ace of Cups here is like trusting and believing and having faith in the Ace of Cups, yeah, which is your new beginning, self-love, even in the face of uncertainty there with the Moon card. And it also may be a little bit scary for you to disconnect or leave or cut the tie from another situation. Yeah, there he is again, the Knight of Wands, wanting victory and success. And there it is, the Six of Cups, nostalgia. Absolutely, this person is going to miss this connection, and this person wants this connection fall under the car, under the deck. It's a reckless energy, yeah, it's a careless energy, and it's actually an irresponsible energy. So I feel like someone's really going to miss this connection. But Capricorn, I feel you are really going to be standing in your power in the upcoming 6 weeks and leaving a situation behind. And I feel someone is going to be very, very disappointed. Now, I'm using these cards. I don't use them often. As you can see, they're hardly used. And I have to read from the book with them because I have got no idea what they mean. But in the last read, they were quite positive. So I'm going to pull a couple, and then I'm just going to read a little bit from the book, but not a lot because I'm dyslexic, and reading is not my strong point because the words tend to jump all over the page. That's not my strong point. Okay, we have Burning Hero, which is number 3, and the 3 here is 3 for the Empress. Is all about coming into alignment with self. And then we have 44 Rings of Time. Okay, and I'm just going to stick with the 2, and bear with me. As I said, very, very short bit from the book. I will have a look. Okay, Burning Hero, let's have a look. So it's a 3. It's all about coming into alignment. It's about partnerships, working together, teamwork. But for me, the 3s are about coming into alignment with self. Okay, so it's transformational fires of life's tests. Okay, you emerge now stronger in self-belief, overcoming self-doubt and fear, and shielding the layers that have held you back from burning as a naked flame of divine love. Can you perceive the coolness fast approaching to soothe your fiery, weary soul? Peace is coming to you now, and a respite from the fire before you are nearly ready to burn into love again. I love it. It does make sense. So there's something here that has held you back, you know, overcoming self-doubt and fear, shedding the layers that have held you back. And this is all about the peace that is coming to you now, okay? After the fire, the devil, the toxicity that you've been through. And it's a time to cool off, yeah? It's a time for peace before you are ready to love again. It's lovely. What's it next say? It says it just says your inner flames have pushed you forward, and your creativity and your self-expression will manifest into the most beautiful forms. Okay, this is assured, and it's time for you to burn bright now. Okay, so replenish yourself, inspire yourself, find your creative depths, and new heights will come in due time. So it's beautiful, and I think it sort of does resonate with this read. And 44 Rings of Time, 44 is 8, which is priorities and progress. It says divine has granted you a gift. Sometimes we want to be further ahead than what we are. So it's like restriction rather than a generous holding. I don't even know what that means. Hold on. So it's like the systematic flow of the divine energy through the human manifestation. Your spiritual maturity is happening perfectly, and there is no time to bother yourself about timing. when the doors open, walk through them, and when they appear when they appear to be no such openings, rest and reflect. So the rings of time serve you. So the divine is completely responsible for the timing of everything and every opportunity that is happening in your life. All you need to do is live your life, and everything else will be taken care of. Okay, this applies to your plans. Everything is unfolding in all of your relationships as it is meant to be. So just breathe in, breathe out, and let the divine happen as it will. So there is a sense here of this Four of Swords, okay? So if you have doors open, grasp them with both hands. If there's nothing, when you don't see doors at the moment, it's about the Four of Swords, taking that time for yourself, and you're allowed that. Yeah, just be that Four of Swords, be at peace with yourself. Because everything, in divine timing. And as we all know, time is just an illusion. So let universe do its thing, and sort of like a sense of patience, and the doors will open. But you have to self-love, okay, and self-reflect. I feel they both really are relevant to the read. Ace of Pentacles, okay. Just hold in it. I'm doing this like on a horse. Just bear with it. It's really positive. Absolutely a really positive read. That's it. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. I love you long time. Love me hard back. If you are still here, feel free to bash on my buttons and circulate my video for me. Namaste. And I will do a sort of relationship read shortly. I just feel like you're on the right path, Capricorn, and the next 6 weeks looks hard, but really strong and positive.